What's happening, YouTubers? This is the Fan Dude 21 back once again. And what we got here is a Frigid box fan. It is a model P-20, 3 speeds thermostat. Fan dates to around the mid to late 1960s. And as you can see, the fan has 5 metal blades. Of course, being the most interesting part about this fan. Now, Frigid, they made all sorts of different blade designs. They made a 3-blade, a 4-blade, and this 5-blade box fan. And they've had a couple relabels, such as Vornado was a common relabel for Frigid made box fans. And then there was also Corvettes, which was also another common label. But this one here is an actual Frigid brand. Now you see the Frigid's embossed in white, and that's actually not original. Originally that would have had a chrome stencil over it, but unfortunately it fell victim to my dishwasher and it faded off. The back grill's identical to the front, using the same Frigid script. And of course it also washed away as well. And the grills are in pretty nice condition. They have a pretty nice, cool retro look to them, design. There's only a little breakage right here in the very back, which is not too bad considering its age. Otherwise, it's a pretty clean fan. Hardly any rust on it. It's been pretty well taken care of. It's got a nice dark gold color there. The motor in the fan is a Westinghouse 3-speed shaded pole. What's interesting about Westinghouse motors is that they're technically permanently lubricated, as there's no oil parts on them, just like the Robinson Myers motors used in Hunters. So they're a bit of a pain in the oil, but this thing spins so great I didn't even need the oil because, like I said, it's hardly been used, and we'll demonstrate it now. This is, of course, low speed. It's got a bit of a startup sound to it there. Another interesting aspect on this fan is that there's metal feet built into the bottom of the cabinet. Typically, there's a rubber foot, which is hard to see from the back here, but there's a rubber foot that's supposed to go on there. All of them are missing except for one. That's no real big deal. So, of course, being a 5-wing fan, of course, it is a little bit louder. This fan also spins at a much higher RPM than probably its 3-blade counterpart, as the fan does not have a steep of a blade pitch to counteract its weight. Here's medium. Here's high. Thermostat works. You notice when the fan was running, when I changed it from medium to high, there's not really much of a speed increase there, but it's got a pretty pronounced low speed, which is a pretty interesting characteristic with these Westinghouse shaded pole motors. But otherwise, it's a very cool fan. I've always been wanting to find one of these 5-wing Frigid box fans, and this one popped up on eBay for a reasonable price. I'll say that at least. And so I jumped on it. Glad I did. It's got a pretty good spin down time. That's a pretty heavy blade set in. Like I said, it's had a pretty easy life the way it looked. Just had to do a light cleaning on it. And that is the factory polish as well on those blades. The back side is non-polished, is good. From the factory, wasn't polished at all from the factory, but they polished the front side. It still looks just as nice as you can see there. It's a pretty clean box fan for its age. That's my grandfather clock in the background there, chiming with my footsteps. And so I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video on this 20-inch Frigid box fan, model number P-20. So, take care everybody, and we'll see you next time.